Let's see. Thank you. Alright. Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 359. We are here reviewing the newest episode of the series, episode number 1114, for the beloved people, the Fist of Vice Admiral Garp. And this one's interesting what they did for this one. They did from the very first page of chapter 1073, pages 12 to 17, 1080, and pages 3 through 19 of chapter 1081. I should point out, though, for this episode, that this is the first episode in quite a while where, aside from the opening title sequence, there's no Straw Hats here. Yeah, this is one of those rare episodes where all of the Straw Hats are completely absent. We pick up a left off last episode where Kobe is basically surrounded by a bunch of guns about to fire on him, and then they're basically about to fire, and then their bullets are turned into flowers. Thanks to, well, Kakachu, which it's a little more elaborate in the anime because in the manga it's a bit vague. In the anime, it shows that she's obviously in love with Kobe. She's embarrassed to show it, but yeah, she's in love with Kobe. And oh yeah, in fact, made a bento for him, and she thanks him. Meanwhile, though, off the shoreline, we see that Garp is arrived, uses his fist ability to cause the ship to fly, and for a brief shot, we see Garp in CGI. What the heck? Toei, what the heck is this? Why the heck is Garp in CGI for like one shot? Yeah, either the shot wasn't... They probably did this because Toei is not known for doing this in the main One Piece series, because CGI is very rarely ever used. Mostly it's used for the movies. Now, my guess is that shot probably looked terrible. Either it wasn't finished, so make it CGI for one small shot. It's only on screen for like 10 seconds. But it is so obvious that Garp is made into CGI for no reason. Every season flying down, like various people. And Prince basically is a form of, everything's ready to go. He uses his mud ability to make a soft landing for the ship. And then, well, Garp jumps off the ship and does his big galaxy impact that destroys part of the city on the frickin' island that they're on. I'm like, damn. Like, if this was a major city, he just basically caused $1 billion worth of damage. Now, the only anime I've seen where I see a big crater like this was actually in Naruto. More importantly, in Naruto Shippuden, where you had this much damage done in just a single episode. Because of all the anime I have ever seen, none of them have had this much devastation done in just one attack. Yes. Okay, put down comments below. Can you think of any other anime aside from Naruto Shippuden and this show we had that much damage done in the city? Garp's like, I hear my beloved people, and of course Pirates try to fire at him. It's like, I'm a little, I'm messed up. Basically, I think he was expecting more damage to the island. Maybe knock down a giant skeleton thing, which actually is one of Blackbeard's crew. Yeah, and then we see in Kisko where she's like running with Kobe. To the Garp, and I love the sequence. They extended this basically a bit. Everyone sees like this little bit of ice comes up and creeps on her, basically freezing her solid. It's Aokiji. He's froze her solid, and then we do and of course she's asked, like, I thought I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then we go a flashback of how the heck he joined the crew in the first place. We flash back to 2 years prior to events this episode, presumably during the time skip. Well, first we see the conclusion to the battle between Aokiji and Akagi, the current fleet admiral, where Akagi won and spared him out of mercy. So Aokiji decides to just resign. Here, he's going with Random Kuzan. So what does he do? He proceeds to go to New World and go to this island, frees a lot of Blackbeard's crew. Blackbeard shows up wondering what the heck is going on. And he's like, I know this. I know one person who does this. And he opens up the bar where Kuzan sit down and is like, you did this, Akaji. Unfreeze my crew. And he's like, you're annoying. Yes, and this kind of starts basically what would lead into what we're going to start basically, you're going to build up to when Kazan joins the Blackbeard Pirates. Excellent episode. Loved it. A lot of time we have a flashback here to explain this. But in case you're curious though, Luffy is absent for several chapters. He has not returned for him and his crew. Do not return to the series. If you're really curious about this, like they last appeared in episode 112. In terms of the manga, like, would they show up in, like, I don't know, like 1082? Like, would they return on that one? It takes a little bit of time. Plus, of course, there's another episode that from, oh, by the way, there's a brief scene. We see Vegapunk, because the whole flower thing, accepting a award for a version of a Peace Prize. So, is in 1082, do we see the return of the Straw Hats? Nope. Oda's done this occasionally where they've actually had it where the Straw Hats have basically none make appearance in a chapter. Like 83? Nope. Here's a question. How about 84? Nope. 85? '85 is a no. How about 86? '86 is a no. How about 1087? Nope. Okay, what about 1088? Yes, he does return at the end of this chapter. Oh yeah, he does. So yeah, it takes a while for him to return. Like, his last appearance was in chapter 1078. It takes him like over like 10 chapters. So, in publication wise, Luffy is gone for the manga about 3 to 4 months. Because we had to focus on this outside world stuff. Because they started doing this, like, in Dressrosa. The whole thing was focused on Dressrosa. There was nothing cut outside. Nothing. Like, if you want to think about the first time they ever had an arc where they cut to the outside world, what's going outside of the arc is Wano. Yep. So let's talk about news out of the manga. Chapter 1, 1122, called Time is Right. No cover story of this one. It's called Cover Quest Redraw the Artwork of Smoker, a boy from Akaji Prefecture, submitted 22 years ago. So, we think it left it last time. By the way, the next chapter is not premiering until, not next week. Oh no. It does not return until August 18th. So yeah, it's taking a week off. So yeah, One Piece exists. Of course, they recap a little bit, like basically like days with the world government. Everyone's like very unhappy about this. There's even flashback here to like technically in a way chapter 2 of the series when Luffy first met Kobe, and like the world is ours. Yep. And of course, Blackbeard's like, bring it to me if you want to say below. He doesn't say blow me away, we'll blow him away. And then cuts out where Joy Boy is, and the Iron Giant is knocked over. Yeah, and then of course, like, the Iron Giant basically is like, Luffy's wondering about it, and of course, like, so I couldn't make you king. King? What's your name? I'm Monkey D. Luffy, king of the pirates. Don't die, okay? And apparently the robot can use Color the Supreme King. I'll let you die. And like, hockey. Yes, a robot knows hockey. And then, get this. The robot sends the 5 elder idiots back to Mary Hua. Well, 3 out of the 4 of them are there. I'm like, that's interesting. And then we have Imu reacting to this. Oh, great Imu. He's like, Joy Boy. And of course we have Atlas and Edison. And then we see one of them, Saturn, who stays behind looking at the robot. And apparently we see a flashback seeing, look like, I've tied a knot of the greatest hockey and locked it inside your body. You can keep on living long after I'm dead. There will come a day we can't help anymore. What? No. And it looks like the robot looks like it's talking to like a future version of like Luffy, possibly. Who this is, they don't say who it is. Because when your life is in danger, or someone else is in danger, who you want to protect, that's the time is right. The time is right, you'll save me. That's right. I'll save you all the way from the past. Just like I do, will I? So, is this implying that this is basically the future, and like, did this robot time travel back to the past? It is possible that's probably what happened here, but it just seems like quite baffling, the fact that this happened. But excellent chapter, and I can't wait for the next one. Yep. Excuse me, sadly, but we have to wait a couple weeks for that one. But yeah, that's pretty much the particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do another like button. Next up, we have one comic corner, and I'm going straight to do Fairy Attention Quest. Get this done and over with tonight. Okay, but see you next video. Bye.